excited, we're gonna stop and take a little break and do some sit restraint work because he's got my sweater. So we're gonna remind him that things moving around your mouth that are not other puppies don't necessarily mean you just bite them right away. I know. Yes, you're a very good puppy, aren't you? And you can see, if I continue to work this puppy, when it's all adrenalized, all fired up, it's going to be setting this puppy up for failure. I can't work that puppy on concentration when she's all flying around. Is that a clicker? Come here. Good. And we're look. Remember, look. Yes. Okay, I threw her a bone there. I did a really easy repetition. Yes, good puppy. I'm going to give her 2 little cookies for that and call it good for the day. Good girl. I often work with food out and visible. I sometimes work with food, you know, a little bit further away. And I sometimes work with food invisible. Like here in the training center, I'll just put food on the windowsills. And I can run over to them and get it with my older dogs. Maybe. Come here. Good. Sit. Good girl. And I'm going to get her so she's sideways. Sit. Good. Because I'm going to show you how to take what we started with the puppies and work it into a good look, a good concentration game. This attention game is all about concentration. And good girl. So like with the puppy, we started with a cookie to her nose, to my nose, look, and feed. And if you've got enough hands to use a clicker with that, you can sure do it, and I'll just show you what that'll look like. Look. Look. And to this dog, almost every move I make means look at me. If the answers are easy, I mean, there are lots of behaviors the dog could do, but if the answer is always look at mom first, then the dog starts to default to that, and then that's when you can say you have attention with your dog. So if I tell her to look, look. She's not going to be, she'll be a little distracted by that motion, she can't help it, but she should keep defaulting to my eye contact. Oh, she thinks I wanted her to heel, but she gave me eye contact. That was very cute. Come here. Good girl. She's like, what kind of new signal are you doing? Sit. Good. Stay. So I take it from, okay, here it is. Yes. And I just keep working that up for longer and longer periods of time, a couple seconds at a time. So I might feed her for 2 seconds. 1, 2. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I might throw her a bone and give her 3. Then I'm going to bump it up to 7. And then I might give her 1 for 2. I'm going to bump it up to 15. Yes. Okay? And so you just keep bumping it up and bumping it down. Give them a bone sometimes, you know, toss them a bone. Leave it. Come here. Good girl. Sit. Stay. And I want to get her to the point where she can resist a fair amount of distraction. Good. Look. Yes.
Eye contact exercises make the dog safe because dogs don't always interpret eye contact the way humans do. It is used to teach the dog concentration, and it helps your dog stay out of trouble when you're in distracting circumstances. If your dog is looking at you, he is paying attention to you and not the environment. You are going to teach this by taking a treat and putting it between your finger and thumb. Hold the food to your dog's nose. Move your hand with the food to your nose. Say "look" to pair the cue with the behavior. Say yes or click and feed. You will increase the duration of the behavior a second or two at a time. You are going to practice eye contact everywhere you can think of. A couple of challenges would be, can your dog maintain eye contact when somebody pets them or as somebody approaches?